People, friends, family, colleagues, church members, they will make conflict their lifestyle and drag you into it. Before you know it, one person comes and drag you into it. I'm going to tell you something that I experienced with an individual. If you know I have a family and trying to drag me into your mess, then it's time for me to go. And it goes like this. So there is this individual that she's very hard to deal with. She continued to, her adequacy, her demeanor, the way how she reacts and talks to people. I mean, I can manage it. It's nothing for me because I'm built from, a background of tough skin, if that makes sense. And when I say tough skin, I'm willing to embrace criticism to make improvement. If you say something to me, I'm not going to take it and just feel like I want to kill myself. Like it's not that type of thing. However, on the other hand, we have people out there that are just sensitive to every little thing. But to make a long story short now, she's not getting the responses. She's not really getting those jobs and assignments that she was expecting to get due to her behavior or pattern, so to speak. Now, it gets to a point now where she wants to go to the overhead, the hierarchy, and then she wants to complain about this particular person that is not giving her, these assignments and things of that nature. And so she decided she wants to report that individual and then calling me and asked me if I had a problem. Yes, I did had a problem with that individual, but it doesn't bother me because that's not my place of environment that I'm at on a day to day or, within that space. So it doesn't really bother me. In fact, when somebody says something or react, not everything need a reaction. So for me, it doesn't bother me. Long story short now, she went on to made a report. And because she's asking me, she didn't really tell me, she didn't inform me that she was making a report. She wanted to know if I had a problem with the individual. And I said, you know what? We had an encounter one time about, moving me around and not getting it together. But that was about it. Wasn't a big deal to me. But guess what's happening now? She wants to drag me in it. She wants me to go make a complaint on somebody that does not really matter to me. It doesn't bother me. When you quit, when you go to a job to work, it's just work. I don't have time to be looking into, the deeper aspect and trying to create something out of nothing. You know what I mean? And so now this individual, just because I said to her, listen, I got kids to feed, I don't have time for it. There's a different shift. She no longer, I noticed the pattern of her behavior, no longer like talks to me, anything of that nature. What I'm saying is, if you know your reality and you know your lifestyle and you know that you got to keep a job to put a roof over your children's head, or, over, even if you don't have your children, but you need a roof over your head, do not follow individual and get yourself in a mess. When they have a problem, when they are the narcissist, they have to deal with those issues on their own. You have to be careful. You have to be the head and not the tail. So point blank period, I said to her, listen, I would not be going into this mess. I got 4 kids to feed. Therefore, what is a big deal to you is not a big deal to me. And I'm just, delivering this message to you that be aware of your surrounding, y'all. Be aware of your friends and who is trying to drag you into a mess. Because if you don't be careful of these people, they will do things in the back and they will ask you questions. They will interrogate you to the point where they're trying to pull and extract information to put you in one big mess. You have to be careful. I know I speak with a passion. I know I may come off harsh, but listen, I'm serious. I am serious. You have to be aware. Like right now, people think I'm different or I'm coming off harsh. But you know what? People have been taking advantage of me for a while. They take my niceness for weakness, the fact that I'm resourceful. They use me for all different type of resources, and the list goes on and on. Like I can be providing for everyone, and when it's my time to be served, there's no one around me. I'm just saying to you, just be aware of your surrounding. Take precaution and observe who is around you. And even when it comes down to friends or family, you're supposed to love them, but sometimes they are the one that create problems also. You just have to be careful. And if this means cutting them off for your peace, yes, you can love them. Yes, you can communicate with them when it's time for family functions and things of that nature. But overall, protect your peace, because at the end of the day, your peace matter. You got to take care of business. You need a roof over your head. So don't follow them and put yourself in one big mess that you can't get yourself out of. That's my encouragement for you today. I hope this message finds you well.